There's something fascinating about just like slowing your pace down and not playing like a really fast game. I kind of want to inspect them all just in case. I mean, I'm going to assume that none of it's ready to be harvested, but... Aw. Dead end. This little droplet is doing a lot of hard work. Is this going to fill up with water? Climb. What a failure. I think I could make it up if I wait for the friendly droplet to fill up the pit. This might take a month. Okay, so 30 days, we come back here. On day 370, T minus 370. Then we will come back, and I guess that goes to the library, which is full of books. So you have to have money to make money, as they say. You have to wait to get your books that'll help you pass the time. We'll go click through Moby Dick in a bit too. Maybe we can unlock some stuff by having our friend the Shade read some more. Pick up. Lump of coal. Wet coal. There's another over here on the left. Just fell. Water is not deep enough to drown myself in. Good. More moss. Oh, the coal fell apart. Wonder how long it takes moss to grow. Are there any other games where you would ask yourself, I wonder how long it'll take the moss to grow? I wouldn't doubt it if it's real time. Maybe I'll look it up on Wikipedia and see how quickly moss grows. We should definitely go create some more art with the paper that we found. If we hurry, we can grab this coal. Oh, it fell apart. So we've been going for about 50 minutes. We cleared a lot of time when we read that book. Yeah. And it's not, like, it's been described as an idle game, but I wouldn't necessarily say that. Like, yeah, there's literally idling if you want to be, but for a lot of idle games, you start something and you come back to it later on a mobile phone. Mobile phone. Listen to me, I sound like my grandpa. On like a mobile app. But this is a very active idle game. Let's go down here. Okay, so this is back down here. Grab it. Ah, loneliness is real. Well, Shade, I think you'll find that we're in this together. And I, as the player, don't feel lonely. I empathize with your loneliness. But I have the unique ability to observe what you're doing and feel not as lonely. Coal? Coal? Ah, it's way down there. Let's go back to this main room. Maybe grab this coal along the way. Yeah, get it. Continue walking. So I went on vacation last week while I was off for my last 2 streaming days and went to Vegas. And it was a great time to travel, both the days that we chose, but also there's a lot going on right now that make people not want to travel, of course. And, you know, a little worried about that, but wash your hands regularly and let's take a walk. Use hand sanitizer, that kind of thing. But in Vegas, so many people with the hackiest of coughs stress me out a little bit. And I've had my own, like, sinus issues and dryness in the back of my throat, so like my own cough. Oh, no, keep going. It's like 2 here now. Oh, 1 crumbled. Get that one. So much coal here. Okay. You gonna go? Oh, it stopped to try to pick up the coal. I'm okay. I'm gonna let it go for right now. Seems like we have plenty of opportunities to pick up the coal. $160 confirmed cases in Sweden and 15 in your county. Yeah, what was interesting is that there were none in the city that I'm in now, and there were none in Vegas either while we were there up until the last day we were there, and then there was 1 confirmed case there. Let's see. Let's go back down for a second. Let's go back to our house. And the day that we were leaving, and then we came home, and then there was a confirmed one here in this city as well. I'm almost like mentally prepared to get sick. Like that way I'm not really stressing about, oh, I don't want to get sick. Like, of course no one wants to, but I'm relatively healthy, pretty young. I'm not as worried about it. Now I do have a grandmother she's in her 80s, so she's someone that I've talked to her and I'm like, don't go into large groups. If you can avoid it, don't go to church right now. Don't go to any large gatherings because, the elderly for the most part make up that 1 to 2% of the risk factor. But I think about that every time I kind of mute to cough, and I'm like, it's just in my throat, it's not my lungs. Fine. So he's like a Earth King? Tree King? It's hard to tell. He's brown like the earth. There's like this little outlined rock down here. What if we just go there for a second? Can we like set at his feet? Is that his foot? What if I just stand here for a minute? I'm at the main screenshot of the game in Steam. Very first room you walk into that's not your own home. I didn't check behind my room. There was that door to the left. Achievement? I don't think I got an achievement. Did I? I got one for the map. That's all. Can't do much about it. As you said, if we get sick, well, then we get sick. And at this time of the year, everyone tends to get sick anyway, so it's hard to say. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not stressing too much about it. Okay, so our red clay's already on a table, and our instrument piece is connected. Oh, it's not a door. That's our fireplace. We'll go over there in a second. Let's go ahead and draw. Seems like seconds are already going a little faster than normal. Oh, there's black and red. Which one, you guys? First one to say one of these, I'll draw it. Myself. To go along with me. What was it called? Oh, it's myself as well on here. We already have a myself. You want another myself? A black and red myself? It's very introspective. Let's do it. Take this time to bug the cat. And by bug him, I mean show him affection because he likes it. So quiet in our room. I like the icon for the music is just this sad guy playing the piano. The more art we can do, the better. So if you want to think about another one for us to make, we can start stacking these time bonuses and time will pass a little faster in our home. It would be kind of neat if, like, gradually, after some time, he could do another art piece called Myself, and it's, like, a nicer picture of him. As of right now, he kind of thinks of himself as a splatter. He is a shade. I wonder if you make the art faster as well because time passes faster. Time goes by faster in the company of great art. Put this other myself next to the first myself. Let's make one more. One more. Pick one more. Abstract art is the best art. The eye. Alright, let's draw Sauron. We'll put it up top, in the highest peak of the room. Or we could put it across the way. He did say he wants to look into someone else's eyes. I'm so tempted to put on like more music, but I don't know if that kind of flies in the face of the art of the game and its atmosphere. We do get occasional music in the game. It's very peaceful. And the playlist that I would put on is an atmospheric one, so I mean it would still stay kind of peaceful, I would say, but we'll see. Does it seem to you like seconds are passing 2 seconds for every 1 second yet? Maybe just shy of that? It's another element of patience. I'm able to be a lot more patient when I have the no clock than when I look up and see a clock like you're waiting in class for the teacher to let you out. And it's almost time, and the second hand just seems like it's moving slower and slower. I feel like we've gotten a lot done in an hour, though, for what the game has to offer. Yeah, let's, you know, we'll put it over here. Sure. Let's go over here to the fire. Some more coal in the ground. $14 coal. 15 coal. Make a fire. A fireplace. This room could use a little warmth from time to time. Make a fire. Regular fire, 5 coal. Blue fire, 5 lapis lazuli. Smelly fire, 5 sulfur. Oh. It is. It totally is. I need 2 pieces of flint. I have 1 piece of flint. I wonder how long the fire lasts. Well, I guess we go find some more flint. First, let's page through Moby Dick. Or also, we did pick up that other book. Read a book. We picked up poems too. Moby Dick, 1,200 pages. Can I hit a key to move forward instead of clicking? No. I was hoping the key would work. Oh, enter? Oh, enter works. That's not bad. We can just kind of tick down a lot of time by letting the shade read Moby Dick, and that's what we're going to pretend is happening. I am not going to read Moby Dick over the next 4 hours. But we can hit both of our enter keys a lot faster than clicking. He looks happy to be reading. His teeth are showing. And look at that time countdown. We're almost halfway through our first day. These books are the real secret to finishing this game in under actual 400 days, I'm sure. We just need to get into that library. That's going to take a month. Hey, we're halfway done now. Maybe go a little bit faster. Ever do that thing where you hold your hand like right over a button and then like shake your hand nervously to make it click over and over again? We're talking like old school turbo button when you couldn't afford a turbo controller. Three quarters. Detached broken fossils of pre-adamantite whales. Keep going. Oh, look at that. We are almost done with the whole day. Does it really take you a whole day to read Moby Dick? Only 16 minutes left. We're about to enter into day 2. There we go. Day 2. Hope they don't ask questions on what you read. This reminds me of high school. Indeed, a very good read. It took some time to finish, but it's not like I'm too busy down here. Poems 2, only 19 pages from my childhood days. So this is the one we found. I'm not going to click once, then I'm not gonna read all these. Maybe we'll come back to it and I'll read some of them later. King. I'll read this one. The ancient king of souls, unnamed, the Kaiser great, within the castle cavern sets in enchanted state. He did not die, but ever waits in the chamber deep, where hidden under the well, he sat himself to sleep. The splendor of the empire he took with him away, and back to earth will bring it when dawns the promised day. To end all fear and longing, he shall rise when time has come, taking the world within him to final Armageddon. He bids his shade in slumber, O dwarf, stay at my side, for a soul can't leave this cavern, but a mere body might. So he's gonna bring Armageddon? How do we feel about that? Let's go for another walk. See if we can get some more of these instrument pieces and find some more flint. Awaken the king? No. No? That might be funny. Not really in the mood to get a bad end and then play that last hour over again, though. I'll tell you, this will be really easy to chop up into like half-hour segments for YouTube. I usually listen for like a good 10 to 20 second gap in sound. I'll just pick a point where we're walking and just cut. Alright, let me look at my map here. I mean my photographic memory. Let's see, which way do we want to go? Let's check out what's to the right if we just keep going right. One of them looks like a dead end, then we can go up and to the right again. Okay. So we'll go up first. I feel the need to double click on stairs. It helps with the turn. Getting some real Castlevania 1 vibes from the stairs. It's like it doesn't know if you want to go up or down. Because you don't even really have like left and right controls. You just have like hold a button to walk. And he walks in the direction that your mouse is in. Technically, controller isn't an option. Steam controller would work because I could use the right thumb pad to move the cursor around, but... Go in the door. At least he leaves the door open. Don't... Oh, he has to go around to get to that door because these stairs are broken. Okay. You found Usmatic. Oh, I guess we can like take out these crystals. What happens if we say, my nose is not quite sharp enough to carve out this crystal? Maybe I can find a handy matic somewhere. I think the king would like for you to tear up his sconces like that. What was I saying? Oh, it would be funny if we found the Cliff's Notes for Moby Dick. Okay. Oh, white. Piece of chalk. Now I'll be able to paint the pale moon that will remain forever enshrouded. Use magic. Oh, what, to break in? What need have we for these golden shiny things? These belong to the king. Grab this coal. A fallen brother. If you think of the coal as brothers, then you have friends. I didn't notice the two paths here on the map. Let's go to the right first. Okay, I did see this part, so let's check out down here. I am truly alone. Maybe we can get you a friend. Or maybe it's for the best. Because, I mean, if you get a friend, then you're not going to want Armageddon, right? We have here. The lone guardian is patrolling the empty streets. Maybe we have a couple paths we can go up. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. We're just hanging on the lower path. There's another cliff here. Sometimes a beautiful melody is playing in my head. Well, we'll try to fix your instrument as soon as we can. Looks like another flint here so we can make our fire. Nice. Can we climb? Try. A defeat. I now have 3 disappointments. We need a home gym. That's what you need to do with your 400 days. You need to pump. You need to bulk. Don't skip leg day. I mean, I guess we're not skipping leg day with all the walking that we're doing. Keep walking. I have to move the mouse slightly up the screen. Interesting split. Let me look at... No, don't turn around. Okay, the split does go back where we came from. We should take this path on our way back, but let's check to the right first. Almost a tight squeeze here. You're rubbing your head on the ceiling. Not exactly the tallest shade. Is that a cliff? crystal. A matic. Jump? I'm gonna let it zoom out. I don't like that. I mean, if there's water underneath, I would. I'm not trying to make the guy kill himself. Like, I'm tempted just to see what'll happen, but I don't want him to hurt himself. Water's dripping. I'm gonna wait. The water dripping tells me to be patient. I want that matic, though. I wonder if we chose jump if he would stop us and say it, but I can't. I don't want to risk it, though. What is risk, though, for this guy? We have a task. We've been given an assignment, and that assignment is to be here after 400 days to wake the sleepy old man up. And right now, I intend to do that unless in our deep thoughts we determine that that's not the best course of action because he's going to destroy the world. We have a lot of time to think about that. We have a lot of time to experience changes that'll happen. I wish I had someone to talk to, but I can still talk to myself after all. I just need to sit down for a while and sort out my thoughts. Maybe we'll let him sit down and stare and talk to himself in a moment. But yeah, even with all this loneliness and nothing else going on, there's still a lot to live for. In that, things can change. You can find new things. 18 coal. It's over here. It's a door. And a piece of paper, it looks like. Nice. Okay, let's go back and make some more art. With the white chalk that we just found. I like the smell of earth. Okay, I don't see anything else we can pick up down there. That connects to a path that we've already been on. We'll just walk back through this hall. The hall with all the treasure. So what do you guys think? Do we respect the king? We were just born into this situation. He's amassed this wealth. He's brought it down here. He's decided to sleep for 400 days, then wake up and bring about Armageddon. Is Armageddon what's best for the world? Will we know that without looking out? We saw the rocks blocking a cave, which was like the path out, I'm assuming. But it looked like a maybe medieval world out there. What do we want? Of course, our goal being to pass time. Right now our wants and desires are for the things that will buff that, so books and crystals to decorate I wonder if the fire also enhances time. We need the Matic to get the crystals. But the Matic that we saw seemed to also be time locked. Foot slaps. Pick it up. No coal left behind. Unless it's more than 10 feet behind us, because I don't want to turn around and pick it up. I like leaving my mouse down in the corners so they're not exactly floating on the screen. Like I'll kind of hide them down here behind me or behind the cat cam. But when I do that, he just looks so much more lonely walking, like looking down. You can make him kind of like look up while he's walking. Or I guess if you have him on auto walk, he looks at the path. Maybe we'll try walk to a random place later too. I wonder if there's any logic in that to in the game to take you somewhere you need to be or somewhere where an item is. That would be nice. It might literally be random though. It does say random. I can't expect much more than that, I guess. Anybody remember that board game from the 90s, Don't Wake Daddy? What's the implication there? They'll just... He'll be so angry with you if you wake him up. All I have to do is hit right click or control to commit a grievous error. This nice little room right next to him. Let's start a fire first. Carpet sounds. We'll do a regular fire. And there we go. Oh wow. Yeah, we're ticking down like 4.5 seconds at a time. Wait, can he, let's see if he can like say something about the fire. The warmth of the fire makes life underground even more pleasant. Nice. Wonder if that means we'll finish the art a little faster too. Once you learn to keep your mind occupied, time starts to fly. Even more. Red and white. So now we can do wound, grave, mutant, tragedy, weeping moon, or death. What do you guys think? Tragedy. Somehow I knew that you guys would want a creepy clown in our house. It seems faster somehow. Well, not somehow, just like in general to me, it seems like we're drawing faster. We need to find more books or something so that we can get like a week or a month to pass. That's true, we do already have Sauron. He can keep an eye on the clown for us. Alright, creepy clown. Creepy clown goes right up here on top of the bookshelf, or behind the bookshelf. We'll put it up here. Let's, you know, we have another piece of paper. No ordinary clown, it's well, it. Hey, Shady. We all walk down here. Do we want to do another painting? You know, I think we might find some more paper, so let's do another 3-color painting. Let's pick one more. Wound, grave, mutant, weeping moon, or death. He did say that he wanted to see the moon. Give him one more miserable face. The moon, yeah. Before we leave the room, maybe we'll let him sit and stare for a second, see if something different happens. Oh, there's coal over here. You're not going to be able to get it. I don't think we have a shortage of coal. It just seems to auto-generate everywhere. We'll be fine. So tell me, do you guys ever go to conventions? I'll put it up here. We're losing a whole 5 seconds each time now. We are, so time's going 5 times faster. So that's nice. It would only take us like 80 days of waiting in here. Not bad at all. See if we can find some more paper, some more flint. I don't know if starting the fire now was a bad idea or not. I don't know. Time's gonna pass same rate anyway. It's all this coal. I'm gonna grab it if we can. There we go. Nope, not yet anyway. Maybe we'll when I hit 70. Yeah, no, for the longest time, I've worked for an anime convention in the southeast. It's pretty big. Done that for about 12 years. This year, though, my sons are coming to visit during that time, so I'm not going to be working it like I normally do. That might be for the best, depending on how all this, you know, viral outbreak stuff is going. So, you know, fingers crossed that not too many people get sick, but it's kind of a scary time to go to conventions. Let's go up to the Grand Hall. In fact, it's right here. And then we will split to the left and go down. We didn't do that before. At least we didn't keep going down. We kind of turned around and came back. But it looks like there's some caves in there that we might find some stuff. That can't be a comfortable position to sleep in. I mean, maybe the earth is holding your head up in a comfortable way. Why didn't you choose a bed? mean, he's breathing.